I'm going to tell you 5 universal male qualities that attract any woman. Now, when you incorporate these qualities into your personality, you will unconsciously be better with women. So all that and more, up next. This is Jen with SeductionUnleashed.com, help you unleash your best with women and beyond. And if it's your first time to this channel and you're interested in dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification button so you can join that Unleashed notification game, bro, so you don't miss anything. Quality number 1, leadership. Now, have you ever asked a girl where she wanted to eat? Now, if you've had the misfortune of doing this as a man, you will find that universally speaking, every woman never fucking knows, ever. It's almost as if there's something in their brain just going, oh my God, is that me having to make a decision? Oh my God, my pussy dry, pussy alert, dry. This shit is awful. Ultimately, as a man, you have to embrace your role as the leader all the time, even when you don't want to. Sometimes I catch myself asking a girl, like, oh, is this the way? Or what do you want to eat? And I catch myself. And the reason I catch myself is because as soon as I ask, I see the complete unawareness. It's like someone just asked her some shit in Alien. She just, as soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, never mind. I got it. We're going here. We're going to go this way. Embrace your leadership as a man and you will have a lot wetter pussies to deal with and a lot less headaches to deal with. Number 2, ambition. Now I have a little story for this step. It's a classic story. And by classic, I mean horrifying. Now I knew this girl. Let's say her name was Sarah. Now, Sarah was dating a guy, let's say his name was Tim, for story's sake. Now, Sarah was liking Tim. She had just started speaking to him. I think they went on maybe 1, 2, 3 dates. I think they had kissed, or they hadn't really gone too sexual yet, or I don't even think they had sex yet. They were still in the area where they weren't quite solid yet. Now, Sarah liked Tim. She wanted Tim's D, but she had to stop eventually because Tim was saying something that was so incredibly pussy drying that she could not even bear to see him anymore, even though she wanted to throw the pussy at him. So what did he say? Well, they would have conversations, and over text, he would basically text her something, and she would ask him like, oh, what'd you do today? Or some shit along the lines of that. And he would reply, oh, I just came back from work, not really doing much. In fact, I don't really do much, to be honest. I typically just go to work and come home and I'm bored. Now, when I heard this tragic story, my pimp heart cringed in pain. I felt the pain from here because the moment he said that, my pussy got dry, and I don't even have a pussy. At least I don't think. There's nothing worse than showing a lack of ambition to girls. In fact, guys, often we think that girls, say if a girl's rich and she's very attractive, you'll think, well, if you're average looking and you're broke, you have no chance with her because you don't have XYZ thing, right? And I understand girls are very status, based by nature. However, they are also very energy based on a moment-to-moment basis. So when you're a man and you have a domineering presence and you're looking her eye to eye and you're speaking to her, you can overcome a lot of shit. XYZ things, these are not inherent to humans fucking, you know what I mean? If guys and girls were in a blank room and there was no clothes or cars, or guess what, they would still fuck. So there's certain things inherently in nature that will always override those things. For example, you could be a rich girl. Let's say you meet a guy, he's rich, but say maybe he's a trust fund kid and like he got all his shit from his parents. Or maybe, when she asks him about his life goals or whatever the fuck, he says shit along the lines of, like, yeah, I don't really know. I kind of just be chilling around the house in my dad's mansion and blah, 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 blah. Now this guy may be able to get pussy off of that, but they're not going to stick around because girls are too energy based. When they see that lack of drive, it's going to override whatever XYZ status shit you build up. You could be a poor guy and absolutely fuck the shit out of some rich girl if the moment they ask, oh, what's going on with your life? What are your life goals? You could flip it. You could act like you're so ambitious. Even if you're fucking homeless, you could act like you're chasing a dream. And when you speak that shit with passion, they resonate with that. Even if their status is prototypically higher, if you're smooth enough, you can oftentimes override that and make her validate herself to you. If you switch the energy up to where you are looking awesome and she's like you know, she's not looking awesome, girls will they'll always mold to whatever is the leading energy, the dominant frame. If I'm poor and I'm broke, but I make it out to be like some extreme shit where I have all these life experiences and she's rich and coddled and I make that shit seem lame, she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm not rich and coddled, I fucking done some shit too. Girls will follow your lead, and ultimately ambition is an incredibly inherent, very seductive trait to have as a man, period. Number 3, positive outcome independent energy. Again, girls are very energetic and they're receivers by nature. You know, they have a vagina, we have a dick, we come in them, they receive. You know, we have to lead and approach, and they receive all the fucking time. If you have a positive outcome independent energy, you'll be able to, you know, give off girls and make them feel really good, but without creeping them away or without looking like you want something from them, which is, you know, you're selling your value too short if you act like you're dependent on the outcome. For example, if you compliment a girl and you have the energy of like, you know, I hope I get this, or I hope I don't fuck this up, she's gonna feel that shit. But if you're just going around naturally complimenting people and it's natural and you're just like, oh hey, I really like your bag, it's a cool bag, she's just gonna be like, oh okay, thank you. She's gonna feel, you know, she's gonna feel that energy of, oh, you don't really give a fuck. Now with girls, you know, everything is yin and yang, you know, it's push pull, but you don't necessarily have to be a dick. You can be so awesome, but the negative, the push pull or the dick part is just by you not giving a fuck. For example, one of the most attractive ways you can be is be the guy where you're saying hi to everyone and you're nice to everyone, but you just kind of ignore her that little bit to where she feels like you're so nice to her, but you're nice to her the way you're nice to everyone. And she wants to feel that special bit of niceness, but you're just the shit to everyone. By being this positive energy that everyone wants to be around, girls will naturally leech onto you and just want to be around that shit. Number 4, social awareness. Girls are very socially perceptive, energetic creatures. They judge a lot by people's perceptions of you around you. That's ultimately why, you know, a guy could be, you know, look ugly, but if everyone thinks he's the shit, guess what? He's gonna have girls on him because girls are like, okay, well, he's the shit. Everyone sees that he's the shit, so I'm gonna go for him. When you have social awareness, when you show that nuanced awareness, not only on a charismatic level, but even on a sexual level, verbally, it puts you in a whole nother category because 99% of dudes can't do that shit. Social awareness comes in the form of, you know, the acknowledgement of all the little things that are going around you. And, you know, when you do things, you're aware of the fact of what these kind of things that you say, how they come across being perceived to someone else. For example, if I go to a girl on the street and I give her a direct compliment, say I give her a direct opener, I'm like, hey, you're really cute, I had to say hi, otherwise I'd be kicking myself later. Let's say she says hi back, she introduces herself, she gives me her name, I'm saying hi. Maybe I continue the conversation, but I can still see she's kind of like, she's still kind of taken aback because this isn't a normal situation. What I used to do is after the opener, I would always say something along the lines of, oh, I know you're probably not used to random sexy Asian guys going up to you on the street. You don't have to say this, you can just say something along the lines of, oh, you know, I don't normally do this, or I know this is random. If you go up to a girl and, you know, she's on a bench and you're hovering above her, you can, before you sit, you can say, oh, hey, you know, I have to go somewhere soon, as you're sitting. Those little moments of social awareness, they count. You need to be sharp with these little fucking things. It also helps in a multitude of ways. You know, girls, they're very socially aware. So like if I walk into a room and some girls check me out and I'm with my girl, I'm be like, yo, you seen them bitches look at me? I know you seen them peep me. And she's just immediately looking at me with that face like, because she knows, she sees it. They're aware of all that shit. You need to be on their level when it comes to that because a lot of girls run fucking circles around guys. Bro, like I live in New York City. I walk around Manhattan and I'll see yuppie couples, and oftentimes I'll see guys talking to girls on dates about a whole bunch like politics and all types of shit, real intellectual XYZ, and you could clearly see that the girl does not give a fuck. To be fair, I also see that shit on the other end too. I've seen situations where girls are rambling shit and the dude looks like, man, get me the fuck out of here. If you want a great example of good social awareness, look at comedians. Comedians have a great sense of social awareness. They're always on. They're very socially active and they have to always be pointing out the nuances in people. So they're very, very oftentimes quick-witted and charming, and they understand little social cues a lot better, and they're able to respond to people. So just watch comedians, see how they assess situations. Number 5, sexually uninhibited. Listen, dude, I got a big fucking confession to make. We are evil and good people. Do you know what the fuck this means? This means that part of you sexually is evil and good. That's why when you think about fucking a bitch, you're not just there like, oh my god, you know, I want to make love to her. But at the same time, you're also not just like, man, I want to fuck the shit out of her. The strongest is when you want to do both. When it's like you like her, but you still want to fuck the shit out of her. But guys, they get this thing, and it's called Madonna whore complex. For example, as a guy, we'll take a girl, and if we really, really love her, we don't want to see her do slutty things, but we still have those desires, so we'll take it out with girls that are whores. So we'll separate girls as these are the Madonnas and these are the whores. Like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know, fuck you, missionary, make love to you, and then beat off to like lesbian strap-on porn. Listen, dude, here's what I'm saying. You need to accept the fact that in every girl, there is a slut. In every dude, there is a slut. There is both in everybody. Night, day, in everybody. No matter how good someone acts, they still have that part of them that is fucking evil, that gets off to some evil shit, period. That's just how you are. In fact, the more you repress it, the more that shit just comes out of you. That being said, I'm not saying if a girl is very promiscuous or has a very promiscuous lifestyle and habits, that is something where you're just like, well, you know, all girls are sluts anyway. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you're in the bedroom and you're sexually uninhibited and you own up and you let her know that, oh, this is the bedroom, this is where I run shit, and we're gonna do all types of crazy shit, and this is where it stays. I'm completely uninhibited. I don't give a fuck what I get off to. Hey, today I feel like getting off to fucking midget porn. Guess what? I'm fucking you to midget porn. That's it. When you own up to your shit and you be a leader, you understand that girls, they're sexually completely limitless. They're totally moldable, and sex, the act itself, is the combination of good and evil. Think about it. Just like if you kiss a girl, what creates more tension? If you kiss her and pull back and then kiss her, or if you just kiss her, it's always this yin and yang, back and forth. Just like when you have sex with her, if it's just cuddly, she doesn't like it. If it's just rah fucking the shit out of you and there's never any kind of real emotion to it, that's not enough for them either. That's why they don't have sex all fucking day with thousands of dudes, even though they easily could. It's the combination of yin and yang, of slutty and not slutty, of evil and good. And as humans, because we're constantly told to follow good, we get this split, this moral conflict in our sexuality. And once as a dude, you're able to own this shit and you don't give a fuck, and you're like, hey, today we're getting off to whatever I want to get off to. Period. If you're gonna be mine and I'm gonna lead you and I'm constantly gonna be doing shit for you because I'm the guy, I'm the leader, I'm always doing shit constantly, you're the receiver. When you're the shit, just her looking at you, being aroused by whatever it is, it automatically is gonna turn her on. And when you don't give a fuck, when you own up to it, she is gonna respect it. In fact, that's one of the highest levels of respect she can have for a man, is a man who is completely sexually uninhibited, who has no hang-ups about what the fuck he's into. Bitch, you don't like midgets? Oh well, get the fuck up. And for the guys who are like, no, my girl would never go for that, or these girls, how do you even introduce something like that? Here's what you do. It's my bread and butter phrase. You say, don't judge me. Girls, they never want to be associated with whatever is negative energy, unfeminine energy. If you can flip the roles, which you can easily because ultimately you're the guy, so you lead the interaction, she's gonna naturally follow you. So if she goes, oh my god, you're into fucking midget porn, and then you go, don't judge me. What, you're not into midget porn? Are you the judgmental type? What is she gonna do? She's gonna go, oh no, bitch, midgets are human too. What are you saying, that they don't deserve a chance to get fucked too? You judgmental ass bitch. Once you do that, she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm not judgmental. I'm just, wait, actually one time I beat off to midget porn. And then you're like, wait, bitch, you beat off to midget porn? Because that's how girls are. Full of shit. They always follow your energy. If you own up to shit, dude, it's the greatest thing that you can do, is hold no punches, because once you're completely relaxed, that's it. There's nothing anyone can do to you. Plus, you know, midgets got fat asses. So if you enjoyed that kick-ass video and you want to see more on dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification button right there so you can join that Unleash notification game, bro, so you don't miss anything. So with that being said, gentlemen, unleash your best. And remember, till next time, confidence is bred by competence. Peace.